What's up guys, back at it again with a new video. Apologies for obviously the time between the last video, last review and everything like that. Main reason is obviously we're getting into the colder season. Most people now have got their cars tucked away, or the car scene's kind of shutting down for the year, like wrapping up for the year. Anyway, in today's video, this will be an update video, so yeah, I know, another update, but it's just a little update to say thank you, obviously, and kind of this is to wrap up 2021 and well, in my eyes, what a good year it's been. Obviously, I've started this, 6-7 months ago, and I can't really say a year, but I'll be honest with you, it's been a nice year this year has been a nice year, as in the thing of reviewing it, the reviews, the content, everything like that. Again, started from literally nothing to, I think, 128. Don't correct me on that. So nearly at 130. Been doing it for 7 months, which isn't too bad. It's a slow grind, but hey, I enjoy the grind anyway of doing this. And yeah, I just want to obviously shout out everyone that I've had on the channel. Obviously, ZG Vlogs, which is Zach. Pete with both of his cars, obviously his Clio, and then now his Subaru. Richard, obviously the one with the ST, that's doing very well. Emily with obviously S-Max, diesel S-Max and everything like that. I'll be having her back on the channel when her other project car will be on the road. Who else have we had? Tom, obviously with his Volvo. We've had a good, I must admit, we've had a good selection of different walks of life, if that makes sense, as in the thing of different walks of life, as in like different budgets with people's different preferences. Obviously, you guys saw my new car. Obviously, I've now joined Team Subaru and got a Subaru Impreza WRX S, the Stink Eye. Nice little lovely hatch. Obviously, you've seen some updates. Just a little word of advice or heads up, guys. There will be probably one more video on it, and maybe one or two. The next video on it will obviously be when I've got the power put in, when I've finished it, and then obviously an overall, honest review on it, on from where it started to where it is, kind of from my point of view, which will be non-biased. Obviously, there is bits and pieces that I do find a little bit annoying with the car. Anyway, that's that. Who else have I got to thank? Who else have I got to thank? There's a couple more people. Oh, Lewis, obviously, when he had his Octavia VRS, that was a lovely car. Oh, Sammy, of course, I can't forget. Obviously, motoring helps mental health. Sammy, I mean, cheers for all the appreciation, mate, and shout outs, and giving me positive feedback and reviewing my car. Obviously, you'll be back on the channel in the new year, obviously with your other car, so obviously stay tuned for when I get that. There is other people that I haven't forgot about. Obviously, Leighton, we've got to sort you out, as in the thing of we'll do it next year. I mean, schedule wise, it's been a little bit crap for me, obviously with work. Don't know if I'm 7 days or 5 days, so apologies on that to the people that I haven't got on this year. I do apologize, but next year I will be open. I'll probably start doing reviews around February time. The reason why, guys, is obviously January time, most people will still be indoors. Most of their cars will be locked away, or not ready yet. So I reckon February time. So if you're in the Kent area, again, I know I'm plugging myself and everything like that, but if you are in the Kent area, please drop me a message on the channel, or obviously check my socials below. Obviously my Instagram has now changed to WRX_Fred, but message me on that if you want, or obviously the Offstock 18 the YouTube account, sorry, and the Instagram. Got a little bit flustered there, guys, but no, all in all, I just want to say thank you for a lovely and wonderful year. I wouldn't have thought I'd be obviously 7 months down the road, nearly 130 subs, doing this. I still class this as a hobby. It's not a full-time job. Obviously, I have got a full-time job, but ideally, what I would like to do is obviously eventually, if I grew a little bit more, take a little bit more time with this, if that makes sense. I mean, it's more of a weekend hobby, but I love doing it. I love obviously reviewing other people's cars because it's something I like to do. I like to generally I like to chat about motors anyway, but I think it's worth it in the long run. Obviously, you see someone squirming about. There he is. Hello, Tyson. Obviously, that's my dog, but nah. Co-pilot, obviously my co-pilot here and everything like that. Yeah, I filmed it indoors today because the weather outside is shocking, guys. But other than that, what else to talk about? What else have we got to talk about? Um, I think generally, yeah, the people that I couldn't get on this year, I'll be having next year. So don't worry. I still remember I got Leighton, Michael, again, them. Some other people might be doing some revisits. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing some revisits, but we'll have some reviews as well. But hopefully, with everything going ahead, guys, and if the current situation as it is, February onwards, I'll start looking at bookings, getting people booked in, ready for reviews and shots, obviously, so then we can do that. I just want to ask you guys, how did you enjoy the highlights? Well, I call them highlights, but the shows that I covered, like obviously I done tracks, I done Go Japan because I was on stand. What else did I do? Did I do modified nationals? No, I didn't do modified nationals, but the plan is, guys, pretty much I want to do some more highlights, if that makes sense. So if I'm at these events, I kind of want to push myself a bit more to do it. So for example, modified nationals next year, I want to go to, well, I'll be going to that, but I want to obviously do highlights of the show because it's a massive show. There's loads of different cars and everything like that. Tracks I want to do again because you never know, there might be something different there. Who knows? But I really did enjoy it. Another thing was I didn't really cover all the tracks because that's even massive. That's a massive car show of the year. So I'd love to cover it all. I might do Tuna Fest this year coming, so 2022. I might do that. I'm not 100% sure. Probably will because obviously my mates are going, so I'll probably go to that. Go to Japan, I'm going to probably do that again. So there's about 4. Maybe I'll probably cover about 4 or 5 events next year, maybe 6. So there'll be some little bits of content of that. But let me know how you guys feel about that. Obviously, like I thought it'd be something different rather than just constantly doing obviously review. Have a little bit of a break if that makes sense, because then that way you've got something different to look at. It's not just focusing on someone's car. There's loads of cars if that makes sense, which obviously I hope you guys are enjoying. But again, leave comments down below on this video telling me if you want me to continue them or if there's anything that you would suggest, because I'm open to ideas, guys. I'm not going to shoot you down and everything like that, because again, I'm still growing, if that makes sense. So I kind of need the help and support I can get. Obviously, I've had some good support from, I've learned some good tips from Zach from ZG Vlogs. Obviously, the guy who got me into this. I appreciate all your help that you've done, helping me get into the YouTube. I wouldn't say business. I'd say just getting into YouTube in general, the grind, everything like that. All right, I gotta admit I have slacked. I've been slacking this time, but it's that time of year, so again, all I can do is apologise for that, guys. But other than that, I think that's everything covered. What have I covered? So yeah, we've covered everyone that's been on the channel this year, thanking them for their cars and everything like that. Podcast wise, I don't know what's happening. I'll have to message Zach again because we've both been busy and he's been shooting his stuff. I've been shooting others. Talking about people I've had on, I've just realised I had the RS4 Avant, Graham. It was lovely meeting you and everything like that, Graham. And obviously, a lovely motor. Obviously, I've nearly forgot about you, mate, but thank you for bringing that down as well. Obviously, you were local to me, so it was more beneficial, but it was a lovely motor. But I think that's it. And I just want to say, this year's been pretty good, as in the thing of I've been able to go out a bit more. I've made new friends. If that makes it, I know it sounds soppy and everything, but I've been able to connect with people. Obviously, have a laugh, connect with more people. Um, Made friends. I mean, my God, there's a load of us who's got Subarus from different generations. Uh, I mean, obviously, me and Pete are local to each other, but obviously, I've got to shout out. Who else have I got to shout out? I mean, Ben and Rachel, obviously, they're Maidstone way, so they're local to me. So it's about three. I'd say it's about six of us. Danny with his classic shape. Well, G60. Is it G60? No, I'm just going to say classic shape because I don't want to come off as a dumbass, obviously, with the Subarus. But there's him, there's Lewis. Lewis Stevens, obviously, got his bug eye. So this is the thing. Through cars, again, I've been able to reconnect with people that I haven't spoken to in years. Connect with new people, make new friends. And honestly, guys, I want to say it's down to the group, obviously, off stock. But also, I want to say thank you to you lot for supporting me with the comments, the likes, and everything like that. I appreciate it because it does keep me going, if that makes sense. Like, I'm happy just to see, even if it's like a couple of views or anything like that. My goal is if I can get it to 50 views or above, I see it as a success. Because again, I'm not chasing the views. I'm not chasing the likes. I just like to put stuff out there. Again, it's another hobby. I do love this hobby, and obviously cars are my main hobby. But yeah, no, I think that's everything covered, guys. And last thing to say, obviously, hopefully you have a happy Christmas, obviously, and a happy New Year. And let's make sure that but let's make sure this channel reaches a bit more people, and the content gets better. Obviously, I'm still trying to learn as such, so bear with me. But I'm just, again, I'm hoping for feedback or anything like that. But yeah, hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And obviously 2021's been a good year for us. Obviously us as being the channel. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the new year, probably about February time. Peace.